everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you my completed pages for the month of August 2023. So if there are any books here that you would like a complete flip through of, then please let me know in the comments or drop me an email or a message on Instagram and I can do that for you. But before we get into my completed pages, I'm just going to show you a couple of pages that I'm currently working on that I haven't got finished before the end of the month. I am recording this on Thursday the 31st of August. So yeah, without further ado, we'll just jump right in and get started. So I pulled this book out the other day. This is my Mystic Misfits book by White Stag. This is a really cute little travel size book. It's really, really nifty. And I started this page the other day. I've just based it with my Oleep markers. As you can tell, I had a bit of an issue here with them running out. But yeah, I've based it with that. And then I've just started going in now on the background and I've started shading it with some Polychromos pencils. So I'm hoping I'll get this one finished today, but I wanted to get my completed pages video done now because I do have to go out later to take Emmy to a doctor's appointment and I've got like housework and all that stuff to do. So I thought I would sit and get this filmed now. And then the other page that I have been working on is a long-standing whip, and it is from Mythic World by Kirby Rosanes, and it is this double page spread of the little golem creature dude. So yeah, I'm just slowly chipping away at this one. So yeah, that's just a whip that I'm gonna, you know, just continue to work on through the month of September. So you will see this in my what I plan to colour in September, my colouring plans video. So that's those two. Okay, so now let's move into our completed pages. So first, I'm going to share with you my colour by number books that I have worked in this month. And I'll be honest, I've actually completed more than I thought I would because, as many of you know, August is an extremely difficult month for me. But I guess I've turned to colouring to help me more than what I thought I would. But yeah, anyway, so colour by number, Travel Mosaic. This is the black background book. This is by Sun Life Drawing. I have completed the original of this, but yeah, I'm now working on the black background. And so I completed this one. And these pages are always done with alcohol markers. I think there is a few water-based markers and Sharpie, and then I think the navy blue on here, I think that is a Bic Intensity if I remember correctly. So I coloured that one and this one. So yeah, making good progress in that book. I think we're over halfway or about halfway. So there's that one. And then I have the 100 Quest Colour by Number by Sun Life Drawing. This is the black background edition. And I coloured my first page in here the other night actually, and it was this one. And again, this was used, this was coloured with alcohol markers, the Sharpie, some water-based markers and Bic Intensity. There should be more of that dark blue here and I had to change pens, but you can't even tell that the two blues look exactly the same, so I need to try and find a different blue marker for that. But this page goes for hashtag August Colour Your Hoard by Lavella and T, and also the Enchanting Year of Colour, which is being hosted by Jamie at Jamie's Colouring Lab. Any channels that I mention, I will link in the description for you as well. And this goes for the Enchanting Year of Colour because for the month of August, the prompt was Wizard. So that's that one. And then I have the Mermaids Stained Glass Colour by Number book by Sun Life Drawing. And just the one page in here, and it was this one. And in my Sun Life Drawing books, it's the same mediums. So it's the alcohol markers, water-based markers, a Sharpie, and Bic Intensity. Next is the Colour by Numbers Summer by Sun Life Drawing. Yeah, and it was just the title page I coloured in here. So again, alcohol markers, water-based markers, Sharpies, Bic Intensity, and then down here where it says Summer, I used Jelly Roll Moonlight in this really pretty sort of like rose red, pinky sort of colour, and purple. So I don't normally colour the title pages in these, but yeah, I coloured that, and I think it looks really pretty. And then my last Colour by Number is the By the Sea Mosaics Colour by Number for Adults. Again, this is by Sun Life Drawing. And I coloured this one. So again, we've got our, excuse me, our alcohol markers, water-based markers, Sharpies, and Bic Intensity on that one. Okay, so the next book that I worked in was Cute and Hoppy. This is by Alexandra Francis. This is a project book with my best friend Connor over at Connor's Creative Colouring. Again, I will link his channel in the description for you. Connor has completed his book. I'm trailing behind, so I did complete 3 pages this month, and I just started going through the book in order to do the pages that needed to be done. So I completed the title page, and that was all just alcohol markers on that one. And I think the light green here on these leaves and the edge of the lily pad, that's a Sharpie, and I've used a white jelly roll just for a few highlights there in the water. I coloured this one. I should have, I'm just looking, I should have gone in and tidied up where the red marker bled over onto the dots, but never mind. So that is my Olip alcohol markers, black Arteza acrylic pen, and a Graby paint marker for the highlights there on the grass, and this one. So I've left these flowers here white to look like daisies, and yeah, that was all just Olip alcohol markers on that one. No highlights, no nothing. I just kind of liked the simplicity of that one. Okay, that'll do for a minute. So the next book that I worked in is Cute and Lovely by Alexandra Francis. I coloured this page, and this was a buddy colour with Connor, and I used my Olip alcohol markers on here, Jelly Roll Metallic for the red hearts here, a Uniball Signo in Sparkling Gold. And it looks like there's a Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic in one of the mellow colours around the petals on the flower, but to be honest, that's so faint now. Jelly Roll Metallic on the teddy bear's toe beans, and then the Uniball Signo in Sparkling Silver for the ribbon here on our balloon. Yeah, didn't take long, that page at all. Really, really cute. Love this book. And also I coloured this one, and this was Connor's choice for a colouring page for me to colour. He chose this page. So again, this is my Olip alcohol markers, Jelly Roll Metallic. We've got a Link Shine gel pen here for the pink sparkly bow in her hair and the polka dots on her dress. Very, very cute. And then I used, I think this was one of the Thule Art paint pens for these sections here on the ice cream glass. And also I've used a Thule Art paint pen for some highlights here on our little chipmunks. Very, very cute. So that is cute and lovely. Next is Cute and Magical. Again, this is by Alexandra Francis. I coloured this page. And this is for Jamie's hashtag Enchanting Year of Colour. As I mentioned before, for the month of August, her prompt was Wizard. So this is my Olip alcohol markers. There is Uniball Signo in the metallic gold and the metallic silver for the moons and stars there on his jacket. Jelly Roll Metallic here for the book. And then there's also the Uniball Signo Sparkling Gold for the little twinkles and sparkles there. And there's white Jelly Roll on him for some highlights. So I'll take that little note out there. Then I have this one. I believe this was a buddy colour with Connor, I think, or was it a page he chose for me to colour? I'm not sure, I'm so sorry, but again, Olip alcohol markers. There's some gel pen on here, some white gel pen. I've outlined the hooves with a black Link Shine gel pens. I don't know if you can see the sparkle there, just around his hooves. I've used the gold Uniball Signo Metallic there on his little trumpet, and the black Link Shine for the his little horns up there as well. So very, very quick and simple page. That didn't take long at all. And then this one. This was a buddy colour with Connor, and I really enjoyed colouring this. So this was my Olip alcohol markers. And then I've gone in with my Uniball Signo in the metallic gold, and also the I've got the gold and the bronze. So used that on him. And I also used my Uni Metallic Gold paint marker. That has now run out, so sad day, but yeah, I used that to put the lines here in his ears. There's some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic for the little orange jewel here. But yeah, that's about it. And then some white Posca for the highlights on this one. I love how that turned out. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind adding some shading onto that, but at the time I just needed the straight colouring. So, and I googled pictures online as well, and that's where I got these colours from here for his outfit. But yeah, really, really cute book. Hi, buddy. Hi, Bubs. Hi. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick break to show this little dude some attention, and I'll be right back. Okay, the next book is 50 Mythical Miniatures. This is by Camellia Angel Cover, and I coloured this one. This is the Cockatrice, and this was a buddy colour with Connor and my son Caden. I didn't do any shading on this one, except with like some markers. So this was Olip alcohol markers, and then I have gone in with my Caran Brush Marker Pro neon colours. So I've added sort of like highlights in a few areas with those, and I think it looks really cute. And then I have added 2 little bug stickers. So I've got one here and one here. Adorable. I used a Jelly Roll metallic for the end of his tail here. And then in the centre of these pink flowers, I've used these like little pearly dot sticker things that I got from Hobbycraft. It's something a little bit different. Normally in this book I really like sort of going in and doing all the shading and stuff like that, but I didn't on that page. I think because it's not one of my favourites, but I'm good to just sort of call it as it is, you know, call it done like that. And then I've still got 2 buddy colours in here, Medusa and the Fairy, that I need to do with my friend Reese. And then this is a page that I think my son Caden has chosen for us to colour as well, the Necomata. But yeah, I'm so sorry, Reese, that I still haven't done those buddy colours, but I will get to them in September. So there's that book. I cannot win with this lighting. I pulled the curtain over because the sun was blaring in, and now it's come over really grey and overcast. So yeah. So then we have the Magical Chibis colouring book. This is by Alexandra Francis, and I coloured this one. And this is for the lovely Jamie's prompt. Again, the Enchanting Year of Colour, for the prompt of Wizard. And this was all Olip alcohol markers and white Jelly Roll for some highlights. Kept it really simple on that one. I like the colours of her. So there's that one. Next is a new book to me. This was sent to me by my beautiful friend Debska, and my daughter Emmy fell in love with this book, as did I. And yeah, she has a copy of her own now as well. She saw mine, fell in love with it, so I bought her a copy, and now we use this as a buddy colour book. So this is Tiny Cats by Coco Wyo, and I must admit, guys, oh my goodness, I'm really liking their work. So there's a few books by them on my radar at the moment that I do hope to get before Halloween, because there's some beautiful sort of witchy books as well that I want to add to my collection. So the first page that I coloured was this one. This is the nameplate page. Again, this was a buddy colour with Emmy. And on this page, I used my Olip alcohol markers. And then I've also added some Jelly Roll Moonlight, some Jelly Roll Stardust, and Jelly Roll Metallic. And then I have gone in with the Uniball Signo in the metallic silver. I've used that in a few places, and also the metallic gold for the stars. And then a white Jelly Roll for highlights. Love how we've coloured this one. And I started this page, haven't come back to that yet. Okay, and then Emmy and I did this one the other night, but yeah, my pen bled through in a few spots. I guess I didn't have enough blotter paper. But again, this is my Olip alcohol markers. I've used my silver Uniball Signo, black Arteza paint marker, a Link Shine gel pen, and excuse me, again the white Jelly Roll for highlights and things on that one. Very, very cute. So Emmy has done that page in her book and that one. So this is the one we'll be working on next. I think we're just going to go through this book in order. It's so difficult to choose a page. Just looking, there's a few spots on here that I wouldn't mind going back in and just tidying up a little bit, but it was still really, really fun. So there's that one. Okay, now this is another new book to me. I purchased this one. So this is the Spooky Chibis colouring book by Alexandra Francis, and I coloured our girl on the title page. So this was using my Olip alcohol markers, some Sharpie to go in with like this darker orange colour around the outline, and white Jelly Roll, and then a little bit of pencil to sort of add a tiny little bit of colour there to her eyes. And I gave her the colours of my two girls, Tegan and Emmy, with the brown hair, brown eyes. And then I done this one. And yeah, again, I couldn't have had enough blotter paper through because it did bleed through this page onto here. I have had to go in with a white Posca pen and sort of cover this up in a few areas. You can still see some splotches, but it is what it is. So again, this is the Olip alcohol markers. I've used some Sharpie on here as well. Hey, Bubs. Oh. No. Oh my goodness. And then I have gone in with my Crayola twistable crayons for the shading on this one. I've added Arteza black acrylic paint pens, the gold Uniball Signo in a few places, and some circular spot stickers there from Hobbycraft, and yeah, some white Posca pen for highlights on there. So yeah, I'm going to work through this book in order because it's so cute. I absolutely love it. So there's that one. And then another new to me book is the 50 space themed miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover. This is a really, really cute book, but as I did mention in my my Happy Mail and haul video for August, I'll be honest, as cute as this is, it's not one of my favourites of hers. Just my personal opinion. But yeah, I coloured this one. I done the nameplate page. So yeah, you know, it was the Olip alcohol markers. I don't think there's any Sharpies on here. There is some Jelly Roll Moonlight, Jelly Roll Stardust, Jelly Roll Metallic. Again, the black Arteza acrylic paint pens. There is some, excuse me, some Crayola twistable crayons. Green Link Shine gel pen for the sparkly green patches on our little alien dude. And then I used my Pentel silver metallic paint marker for the silver stars here, and the Uni metallic gold paint marker for the gold stars. That pen has now run out. You can probably see I was really struggling to get ink out. It's a bit scratchy there, but yeah, there's that. And I also used, I want to say, white Jelly Roll on there as well for some highlights and stuff. But yeah, that's the only page that I've coloured in here so far. Like I said, it's adorable. I do like it. There's a few pages in here I absolutely love. That is one of them. It's just, as cute as it is, you know, it's not up there with my favourites by Camellia, but still cute nonetheless. Next, we have A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo. And oh, do you know, I've just realised there's a few pages I've shown you where they were pages for Colour Your Hoard, and I didn't mention it. I'm so sorry. Yes, it's been a long night. So yeah, we have A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo. This was our channel body colour for the month of July, but I didn't quite finish it until the beginning of August. So it was there for a whip, and it is this one. So happy with how this turned out. Look at all those little sparkly hearts there. Really, really cute. So yeah, this was our channel body colour. And this is also my first page in this book. So this goes for hashtag Colour Your Hoard. It also covered one of Jamie's prompts. It was the August breakdown prompt, and it was G is for glitter. And because I had added, I think this is stickles here on this little dude's wings. And there's obviously some glitter gel pen, and then the Nuvo stars in the background. I thought that I could count that. So for this page, it was based with water-based markers. So that is my Crayola Super Tips and Staedtler dual-ended markers. I shaded over the top. I think it was the Artex pencils. I'm so sorry. I'm not 100% sure, and I didn't write it down. And then I've gone in with white Jelly Roll. There's some pink gravy paint marker on here. There is Jelly Roll metallic, some Pentel Hybrid dual metallic on there. Jelly Roll Moonlight for some sprinkles. Very, very cute. There is black Jelly Roll glaze on here, but you can't really see it. Unless I do that, you can see like the shine here for the lollipop sticks. Yeah, not wise doing those black glaze and then doing a black background. Don't know what I was thinking. Nuvo confetti. These are the Bluebell stars. Sorry, Bluebell hearts. That I've used there in the background. Then I have some Galaxy washi tape down here at the bottom that I've just put on here. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with how that page turned out. This book is so cute. And to all of you who joined in and participated, thank you so much. Oh, the background is Black Posca. But yeah, thank you so much for those of you who participated and shared your pages with me. That absolutely gorgeous. There is also a poll up on the channel at the moment to vote on which book we will colour as our channel group buddy colour for the month of September. So there's that one. Next I have Osmal Rice by Crystal Vogel. This is my first book by her that I purchased, and it is gorgeous. And I completed this page. So this is for hashtag Colour Your Hoard. On this page I used my... What was I using on that? Oh, I used my Brute Funa square pencils on this page. So Brute Funa square pencils for pretty much all of it. And then I have gone in with this really beautiful sort of deep magenta sort of colour here on some of the petals on our lotus flowers. I've used a Zebra Doodlers neon gel pen. I used that, and then I have used some Staedtler Triplus fine liners in a few areas, just for like the little fiddly bits. White Jelly Roll. There is some, I don't know if you can see, there's some Jelly Roll metallic just on these little red spots here on this frog. There is white, I think it's white Posca pen I've used for highlights and things on here as well. Then I've used some Stickles on the water. You can really see that. And also up here on the dragonfly wings. And then there is some Jelly Roll Stardust for the blue splashes of like water droplets up here by our fish. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this page turned out. Such a gorgeous book. And yesterday I received a package from a very special friend, all the way from Australia, bless her heart, and she has sent me the second book of Crystal Vogel, so I cannot wait to colour in that one. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous, and again, that is for Colour Your Hoard. Then we have Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson, and I completed this double page spread the other day. I was working on it on a live stream with you guys. It had been abandoned for quite some time, and it was this double page spread, and it had been at a whip for well over a year. I'm glad it's finished. Is it my favourite? Absolutely not, but I'm glad that I did finish it, because honestly there was so many times in the past where I was so tempted to just glue these pages together as if they never happened. But it's done, it's finished, and it's okay. I don't hate it, I don't particularly like it, but it's okay, it's all right. So a lot of this was based with water-based markers, so that would have been again my Crayola Super Tips and my Staedtler dual-ended markers, and then I shaded over the top, I think with Polychromos pencils. I've got some Uniball Signo Angel Colour, which is like this really pastel sort of minty green, just for some highlights here on like their tail feathers. So I've done that. I've used the Uniball Signo metallic gold in a few areas. The grass, this was all done with the Creative Peak watercolour set. There's some Jelly Roll metallic, some white Posca Pentel Hybrid dual metallic. in a few areas as well. Black Posca for the background. Excuse me. And then I don't know if I mentioned white jelly roll. And then we have the Nuvo confetti. These are the Mermaid Parade stars. I've added a few of those in the background. So yeah, this double page whip is now complete. I'm glad I didn't abandon it, but I know that I could probably do this better. I do have the English version of this book, so maybe in the future I'll come back and have another go at this page. So I've just got the one whip in here now, and it is this one. That is a buddy colour with my gorgeous best friend Tess. That's been a long-standing whip as well, so this will be the next one to come back and work on. Okay, the next page is from Johanna Basford's Rooms of Wonder, and I actually completed this last night. Well, I say last night, early hours of this morning, and this has been a whip for a long time as well, and it is the birthday page. And I've lifted up some of the mica spray. Well, it is what it is. It didn't turn out how I had hoped. I was really happy with all of it until I'd done the background. I've done that quite a few times in Johanna's books, and yeah. So like I said, this has been a whip for a very long time. So this is for my hashtag Whipping the Whips 2023. This was done, I think, with Prismacolor pencils, most of this. And then last night I went in with my Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils to do the pink background in here. I used some Polychromos down here. Oh my goodness. I didn't activate the colour on the floor. Wow. Do you know, I'm gonna do it while I've quickly got you guys on camera. As I'm looking at the page, I'm like, something, it just doesn't look right with the floor. Yeah, it's because I didn't activate my Albrecht Dürer pencils. Whoops. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, it's a bit brighter than I would have liked, really. But yeah, this I started as a colour along on the channel quite a long time ago, and I never came back to it. So for those of you who are joining along, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I always seem to fall flat on my face when it comes to colour alongs. So maybe that's just something I'm not cut out for. So yeah, like I said, last night I went in with some Albrecht Dürer watercolours. And then we've got Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, Jelly Roll Metallic. We've got the Uniball Signo Metallic Silver. The bottom bit here, the tray, that is a silver Posca pen. We've got white Posca. I think these were just fine liners. And then last night I went in, I tried adding some Memento ink to my background because I haven't used them for a long time. The purple, at first it wasn't showing at all, so I was like, I'm doing something wrong. So I put a bit more pressure on my brush and it ended up splodging, and I was like, I've just ruined the page. So I took a like a deeper pink Memento ink and went over with a stencil to try and disguise the purple. It wasn't great, I'll be honest. And I thought, okay, let's add some Stickles glitter gel in the colour Nebula, which is the sparkle with the little gold stars. So I added that, and I was like, okay, I I need to just leave this page alone and call it done. No, this is me. I couldn't do that. I took a sheet of paper, covered the birthday cake, and then used my new, what is it called? The Distress Mica Spray. Well, then I ended up with a white rectangle. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So I took the paper and I was like, okay, let's just add a bit more of the mica spray to try and cover. You can still see this rectangle, and where I've just peeled the page tab, it's lifted the mica spray that was here. So this page, I should have just left it as the cake. The background completely spoils this page. I do have a second copy of the book because I love it. So I do get to do this as a do-over. But yeah, so that's that whip done, and then I've got this one. This has been a long-standing whip as well. Come back and do that, and then some shading on these. Yeah, when the cake was done, and I was like, okay, I'm really pleased with it, but it needs a background, it needs something. And I thought, oh, I'll get the Distress inks out. I haven't used those in such a long time. I should have just not done that. But it's, like I said, it's a completed page. It's a whip that is now crossed off the list. So there is that one. And I probably spent way too long talking about that page. I do apologise. So next we have Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosanes, and I really stepped out of my comfort zone with this one. I coloured the Cyclops Ogre Dude, and this was for the beautiful Jane over at Coloured with Love. She's a new friend of mine, but it's as if we've been friends for a lot longer. She's just an absolute sweetheart. And she was working on this on her channel during live streams. And I was like, I really want to give that a go. So on this one, I have used my Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils, black Posca pen for the background. I used the Uniball Signo in metallic gold for the chains in the background and some of these sort of sections here on his armour. I don't know what you would class that as really. And then I used a silver metallic Uniball Signo for the necklace here on this little charm. I've used white oh my goodness, white jelly roll on there as well, and then a little bit of green jelly roll glaze for these little spots there on his face. But yeah, really far out of my comfort zone, but I enjoyed every minute of working on this and just really taking my time of layering the pencils. I actually really enjoyed the process of that. And I'm really proud of myself. So there is that one. I did pick up a pad of tracing paper from the works when I was grabbing Tegan a few bits in there for school, so that the pages that I've been doing with my pencils, just so that I'm not getting that pencil transfer on the opposite page. So yeah, the tracing paper is a big help. Next is this one. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry, but I think it translates to On the Other Side of Dream or On the Other Side of Sleep. And this is by Karolina Kubikowska. This is a new to me book, and I purchased this from another new but really good friend of mine, Claire. Such an absolute darling, and yeah, she advertised this book, and I could not wait to get my grubby little paws on it. And I coloured this page. So this is for #ColourYourHoard, hosted by Lavella and T. And for this page, I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. On the mushroom tops, I used the tin of 12 Derwent Chromaflow pencils. Oh my gosh, they are stunning. They are absolutely beautiful. And then I have gone in with a little bit, what was that watercolour that I use here? I think that was some Albrecht Dürer for the purple. A white Jelly Roll, little bit of Jelly Roll metallic there, and some white Jelly Roll for a few highlights. I did have to put a bit of sellotape here because my page was coming loose. So yeah, I do not want this book falling apart, so I did put a bit of tape there to hold it together. But yeah, I was really pleased with that page, and again, a great big thank you so much to Claire for giving me the opportunity to purchase this book. And the last one is this gorgeous book. Have I got the... I don't even know if I've got the translation written down. I did have, but I've obviously misplaced the post-it note. But anyway, this is the really cute rabbit book by the same artist as the Yururi Mouse sketchbook colouring book. This was purchased from Amazon Japan, and this was a whip as well. So this is for my hashtag whipping the whips. It also goes for hashtag colour your hoard, and the beautiful Erica from Elm Colours, I think she was doing a hashtag this month. I think it's like Colour Asia in August. I'm so sorry, I didn't write the exact tag down, but yeah, it goes for that as well. So for this, I used my Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils as a base. Then I used my Polychromos pencils for some shading over the top. I have got some Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, some Jelly Roll White, Uniball Signo in Metallic Gold, and then for the border on the edge, I used a Renaissance watercolour paint that I purchased from Etsy, and I think this was in her Countdown to Christmas set. It's one of the iridescent paints. So like this, it looks like a pale minty green, but then you hit it with the light and it's like this stunning pinky lilac colour. I'm really happy. Oh, and I do have some Uniball Signo Sparkling Silver there as well. Very, very cute. So there is that one, and I was really, really proud of how that turned out. I just think it's so, so cute. So there you go, my lovelies. That is my completed pages for the month of August. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Like I said, if there's any books that you would like a complete flip through of, just let me know and I can do that for you. And everyone that I have mentioned in this video, I will link their channels in the description for you, so you can go and check them out at your own leisure. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you again so much for joining. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.